Good morning. Good morning, my little troops. What's this? Hold on. Back you up. Gotta back me up a little bit. I was like way too close. And that way, I can read you. Let me get the cards I want to use. Ooh, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Don't you want to take me on a singing cruise? All right, I got the Halloween deck. Hi. I got the Halloween deck, and I got my beautiful creatures. And I grabbed Ganesha. I'm going to do a Ganesha for you. All right. I'll do it at the end because some people are like, it's too much. But Mingy, do I love these cards. Good morning. Good morning. I love you. Good morning. How are you? I feel like... Hi, did you guys miss me? Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Did you frickin' miss me or what? I want answers. I love you guys. I hope you guys don't fall. I can't find my little stand. So I have you on Mia's jewelry box on top of my greens, on top of a coaster holder with lotion holding my phone up. It reminds me of Mousetrap. Like, remember the game when we were younger, Mousetrap? Here comes the sun. It's alright. Good morning, good morning. I love you. Good morning. I gotta crack the window a little bit more. I gotta crack it a little bit more because it's hot in here and the breeze is fantastic. The breeze is fantastic. Fantastica. So my daughter got this temporary shampoo, like coloring. It's purple. It's gorge. I almost like want to do it to my hair. It's like a soft lavender. And she's got blonde hair like me. So it's like, here's Cade's dirty shirt, right? But it's that color. Throw that in the freaking hamper. Hamster. The hamster. What is it called? A hamster basket? What the frig? A hamster? Hamster. I'm not even gonna attempt that one. It's a laundry basket. A hamper basket. That's it. Hamper. Throw it in the hamper. All right, I got it now. Thank you. What did I say the other day? I made a word up the other day too. Mia's like, Ma, I don't think that's a word. I'm like, well, it is though. It is. It wasn't a big word, but it was a word. All right, my little beautiful creatures. All right, my little beautiful creatures. It's Thursday, right? All day. It's the weekend energy. What time is it? It's that time. What time is it? It's that time. Ooh, Mingya. You got the hangman. Okay. Now this is really taking me down Mousetrap. I don't think you guys are in a trap by any means, okay? So I'm trying to, it's like going down the rabbit hole, right? For sure. It's like you're playing your cards. You're playing your cards with something. You changed your perception on something, which I think is fantastic. Yeah, 8 of Wands is a message. So it's like you definitely changed your perception. But you're definitely like, okay, it might be a little bit of a risk, right? Because to me, I see gambling, you know, so it's a little bit of a risk, but I don't see anything to be concerned about. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but it's mind, body, and soul. It's a 3, you know. Four of Cups, you know. So you're playing your hand at something you've done before. There's no question. Lots of blue. So you're like, are you ready for this? That's why I would think I was singing that. Are you ready for this? Because you're going down the rabbit hole, and it's beautiful. It's not a bad thing. It's beautiful. You're taking a leap of faith. Let's leave it at that. Hey, I love you too. Ooh, the lights are flickering. It's windy. I'm in New England. We had that storm. So there's that. It's like raining pine needles right now. It's raining pine needles. Ooh, it's raining pine needles. I made that sound sexy, didn't I? Hallelujah, it's raining pine needles. Anywhoosie, it's just, you're probably bored with something. It's not this person. Now you got the Page of Pence, right? So this Page of Pence is all about, I almost said liability, but it's reliability. It's, you're now responsible for someone else, okay? Meaning, like, say it's just a friend thing, and you know, sometimes you got to be that friend, and it's like you're babysitting because somebody drank too much, you know, like we all freaking are not crazy about playing that role, okay? But that role is being played somewhere this weekend with some of you. You're gonna be like, fucking great, court told me this was gonna happen. But like, it's looking right up at the 4 of Cups. So someone made a big move. You know, decided to play the cards with something is what you're doing. You're gambling. You're gambling. But I don't see it in a bad way by any means. Okay? Let me go the hangman. Also do the hangman. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. I don't know, some of you might be going to a show. Some of you might be dating. Next thing you know, you got option after option. You got to play your cards right. But to me, this is, you took on some type of commitment. You took on some type of responsibility. Okay. And the 4 of Cups is honestly nothing about being bored. Obviously, we'll clarify, right? But this is more, it's like not deja vu, but it wouldn't be the first time you did it with this person. Whether it was a reconciliation, whether it was an argument, whether it was, are we going down this road again? You know, but like, I don't look at it like I don't look at it like, like, what the actual F? Like, I'm not getting that vibe. See, you changed general read, weekend read. So under the hangman, when I was talking about the perception, it's the 2 of Cups. So see, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. But together, those are a 5. So which is also telling me, you know, I hope nobody went back in on this from boredom. I don't see it, but that's for some of you. But you took ownership of something, not someone, something. But there is a connection here. You could be dealing with a Pisces, but your crown chakra is going to open. That's because you're changing your perspective. Or you did. You most certainly did. It's raining men. Some of you got options. And others of you shut down the options and stepped into something. Not even necessarily promises. It's more just like understanding, like understand this, if that makes sense. Some of you guys are like, it reminds me of being in a different country when you're under like all like the orchids or like the cherry blossoms and it's like, it's windy, like in New England, it's raining pine needles. Well, like in another foreign country, it's raining petals. I'd rather be with the petals, but so it's soft is what I'm feeling. Like it's soft. Like it'd be like it would be like making love versus being choked up. Okay. Soft energy. How was that? How was that analogy for you? There's no 50 shades. There's no 50 shades. You might have that type of intensity, but it's gentle. It's like, ooh, ooh-wee, ooh-wee, baby, ooh-wee. Don't you want to take me on a seeing cruise? This is too many, so some of you, though, some of you are waiting on this, is what I'm feeling, too. Some of you are like, when is, when are we going to invest? When are we going to do this? Because I saw the Eight of Swords, so it's almost like, I think you're stepping out of that energy. It's almost like if you guys watched the air readings I posted, it's stepping out of that energy. Okay. Bless you. So there is progress under this Four of Cups. So you're like I said, you're making moves. You're making moves. You're making moves. You're making moves. I thought those were apple pies, but they're not. They're not even freaking pie. It's like jewelry. Okay, Court, put your freaking glasses on. I don't want to, though. I don't want to. So you're, like I said, you're taking ownership, responsibility. This progress. To me, it's either you and your bestie or you and a lover. And you got the Nine of Cups. You're going to be satisfied that you took this leap of faith. You're weary. You guys are weary. Because the Four of Cups is in the middle. Don't you dare. Don't you dare be weary. You can't. There's no room for weary here, guys. You decided. And if you're up in the air and haven't made that decision yet, then I can see the weary. Okay? This is also telling me that you've already done this, though. You can't go into something and be weary. Don't do it. See what I'm saying? The Nine of Cups, satisfaction with recompense. So it's like satisfying that you took this dive. It's going to be rewarding. But you're still looking up at the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is because you've done this. You've done this before with this person. But here's the thing. The Hangman came out first. It's all about your perception. It had to have shifted with the Two of Cups here. It had to have. Or so it wouldn't have came out first. Obviously, I'm going to clarify, but there's no time to be wary like this. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the Lovers, right? So some of you are given ultimatums. This is interesting because there's two different stories here. And I don't want to clarify with the Halloween deck, so hold on. It's raining men. See what I'm saying? Like somebody's reviewing options, which is throwing me off because I mean we definitely just have two groups. So it's like someone stepped into something or you go into, but you're like, It's like playing your hand right But I think you got dealt a good hand, guys. The lovers, it's not ultimatums right now. It's just not. It's a bond. And I think you took this step. You changed. You're seeing something differently in this relationship. But you're like, mother F, like I've done this. Like, am I gonna do it again? But I feel like something got is revived, and you chose. You chose right. Okay. Good morning. So let's clarify. And then others, you're like, I'm not going down this road. You're leaving him, or I'm out. Or you're leaving her and I'm out. It's one or the other. Good morning. I do feel like it's a majority of you as a collective. You got dealt a good hand. So tell me about the hangman. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. So some of you are like, I got other options. I'm out. But it is slim amount of you in that energy. To me, I think it's just like, it's raining men. I think it's like, I think it's good. Yeah, see, it's 3 of Wands. But this to me is your future with this connection. Like like I said, you got dealt a good hand. It might be some jealousy. But I think it's because you're very seductive. Or you're very handsome. But I don't think anyone made a choice because they didn't want to lose you because of jealousy. By any means. I don't think it's anything like that, okay? Tell me about this 4 of Cups. Because to me, there was an offer. You went after the investment. Because you are investing time. Yeah, see? That's exactly what it is. Okay? So, this could be going on with you, a best friend, or this is something that's going to go down. But this is time. It is the Ace of Pents, okay? It is a new start. So you really need to start looking at things differently. Tell me about the Page of Pents. This is that you took on responsibility. You said, okay, it's you. I'm going to give you time. This could be a best friend, a family member, a sibling, obviously a lover. Okay. I do see if you are all my zodiacs, there's new people coming into the picture. And I think this would be more like not hesitation off the bat. It would be like, again, deja vu. This person would remind you of something. Page of Pents, Page of Pents. You guys might actually meet at like a lighthouse, somewhere near the water. It would totally be unexpected, not like, hey, meet me at the lighthouse at 3 o'clock. So it's the 7 of Pents. So that came out twice. So 77. This is a mission. This is a purpose. There's a purpose. You guys are coming together. Love, money, work, community, however. Okay, you have to invest into this relationship. Is pretty much what the universe is saying. Like, if you don't put in the effort, you have to remain patient too. It's a new path. Tell me about the 2 of Cups. It's raining men. How was breakfast?
Breakfast?
Grandma said you went out to breakfast.
Oh, breakfast, yeah.
What'd you get?
I don't have extras, Mom. I was gonna bring you home the rest of my omelet, but like
She knows me well.
it didn't even have cheese or ham in it. Like
So
the
what'd you
both
get?
the ends didn't have cheese or ham in it.
Oh,
Like,
the
only
ends of
middle
it?
did. And like I ate the whole middle. But there was like a lot that didn't. I didn't think you'd want that. And then I didn't even get a bagel. So.
Let's show people the ends of your hair. Purple. Like a little unicorn. Benjamin here. Bye.
Goosey, come with me.
Do me a favor and feed Max and Kessie.
You didn't feed them.
Hmm?
You didn't feed them yet?
I didn't feed them.
Come on. You don't crack?
Yep.
Okay.
It's flickered again.
What?
It's flickered again. The light's been flickering.
Come with me.
Am I on crack?
Yeah,
Yeah,
forgot.
crack.
Just a joke, guys.
Just a joke, guys.
Come on, Lucy, come downstairs.
It's purple.
I just saw it flicker.
I know, it's been
Come on,
flickering.
Lucy. It kind of looks pink, though. Are they saying it's
Someone
pink?
just thought it was blue.
Oh, no, not blue, but I think it looks pink at some lights. Lucy, come on. Come on.
Oh, she said her hair is blue.
Um,
So they knew it was purple.
come on.
Alright, yeah, feed the kitties. 2 cups. 2 cups. I love it. I love it. Two cups. So you guys have a future. You have a future. You see it. You invest in time. It's beautiful, guys. It's with the 2 7 of pence. It's mutual. So you're gonna start planting seeds. Plant them, baby. Plant them. Damn. Oh, god damn. Did I just say that? Excuse my language. I never use the Lord's name in vain, ever. But, god damn. Damn. Okay. So the tower came out. That's nothing. The tower is nothing. I mean, it's huge because it shifted your energy, right? But you're dealing with someone who's jealous. Someone could be pregnant. See how she's pregnant? And you don't know who the father is, but besides Mingya, I'm sorry. That sucks. It could be between someone old, someone new, like, oh man. Or you just decided to uproot and have a family with someone else. But wait until you see this card. There's some jealousy. Not in a possessive way, okay? I hope there's no domestic violence going on. That's something for someone, because I did a read about a year ago for Aries. And somebody is in that situation where there's domestic violence. Please get yourself out of that. Which is exactly what I think you're doing. But there's verbal abuse. There's something going on here. But besides that, okay? It's not possession. It's the thought of someone else having you kills this person. The sexual thoughts this person is having towards you is wild. Wild. This is not negative, okay? But you are dealing with someone that's like, that's my P and that's my D. which probably turns you guys on, right? It's I'm like speechless because you're going to be fine, but you guys have a lot of sexual desire for each other. I think it's mutual. So just be careful, have fun, right? But like, don't let jealousy come, don't let jealousy be a factor because that can ruin shit. You already like, that's mine. So don't take it, don't take it any further than that's my D. Okay? I'll leave it at that. Because you got the magician at the bottom of the deck. So it's a fresh new mat. Okay? So tell me about the Seven of Pence. Three of Cups. This is my favorite, one of my favorite cards. But this is reconciliation, this is happiness, this is celebration, this is pleasure. Got 2 3s though. But this is Chariots at the bottom of the deck. This is moving forward. Someone chose someone. I just don't know if that other someone is out of the picture for some of you. Okay? But this Three of Cups is celebration. Spending time together, going out, going to the movies, going to dinner, taking a walk, going near water, staying in bed, touching each other all day. Okay. Okay, Bert. Eventually this is going to move even more than it's already moving, but just stay in the present moment, please. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. You guys pleasure each other. It's another sexual weekend for those who are having intimacy with people. It's going to be very intense. It's going to be like, let me blow your mind. Little EVE. Little EVE on the board. Okay? You're going to be blowing people's minds. It's like, yeah, choke me up. And then it's like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay? Oh, you got, that's so funny. You got the Nine of Cups with the Nine of Cups. All right, so double sevens, double nines. But the double nines is all about love, being in a different paradox, enjoying it, embracing it. This is a beautiful read. Okay, it's just, you're not teetering for this situation. It's more, I want to say self-control, but there's not going to be much self-control when you guys are together. See, it's like you get lost. You get lost within each other's souls, conversation. You get lost within your eyes. You forget about the outside world when you're together. It's beautiful, but it's also, you also have to be on top of that. You know? Now, somebody said it's like this a test. Well, I don't see it that way. You know, there is another situation where I will tell you there's a third party. It's not a calming third party. This is a third party where everybody knows about everyone. And that looks ugly. I'm not going to lie to you. You might find out about a third party over the weekend. You might find out somebody's been investing time elsewhere. A majority of you already know. But be careful if you're out playing, because someone's going to get pregnant. If you're planning to have a baby, awesome. If you're planning, you're good. For a majority of you, this tower is a good thing. Tell me about the tower. This is a journey. You're going to experience highs and lows. For those on a journey in a romantic partnership, I'm going to throw you a Ganesha card because this would be the beginning. So the Ten of Swords. So for some of you, it's the ending. But it could be the end of jealousy too. Somebody could be so comfortable within the relationship now where it's like, I don't need to think about the past. I don't need to think about this. I don't need to think about that. It's time to take a journey together. Okay? So let's switch up the energy before we go to the Halloween deck. Let me clarify the lovers for you though. To me, you just chose, there's not ultimatums. But again, we have two stories on the board, guys. And one is an ending with an ultimatum, and somebody might choose something else, right? Because the Four of Chalices, another Four of Chalices. So yeah, some of you, it's just, some of you are just worried about getting into the same routine because been there, done that. And others of you are like, I'm freaking bored. I need something new. There's no sex life. There's no drive. There's no thrill. And I'm, by any means, I'm not saying that's anyone's fault because everybody loses like the libido, right? But like, you can't be, some people just can't have a relationship. Intimacy is so important in a relationship, guys. And if you're not giving it up and you're not enjoying it and you're not returning favors and certain stuff, then it's that relationship's over. Unless you can spice it up. And others of you, again, it's, there's no need to be jealous. You're no longer thinking about the past. You switched your perspective. It's time to have a new start, and you need to invest time into having fun, being happy with the choices you've made. So for those, and even if it's a breakup, be happy with the choices you made because you're in a very icky situation. Okay? I will tell you, for those that are going through a breakup, look at that, Drive came out. But for those who are going through a breakup, you know, it's, you're on a new path, and this card will apply to you, but you will be single. Others of you, because I'm going to combine it, others of you, it's the path chosen that the two of you are choosing to go down. Okay, you're on the same path. So let me talk to Ganesha and get the vibe of what's happening here. I love this freaking deck. My all-time favorite. The vibe from the Ganesha deck is insane. It literally opens every chakra sense in my body. Okay, what type of journey is this? What's next? What's next? That was quick. Harmony. With my book. Says you deserve to feel good about your existence and what's going on. This card is symbolic to your personal beliefs that will bring you happiness in your life. Ganesha is asking you to remember the radiant warmth of energy. Take it some time to reflect on your personal values and attitudes, especially with those sevens. Okay. What you will believe in will bring those long-lasting outcomes to have a complete and happy life. The orange is a period of socialization, activity, and new adventures. Orange is the color of the sacral chakra as well, and sexual organs, and the reproductive system. Okay? It can symbolize happiness and love. Restore our feelings and emotions, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, and connection within that domain. When you feel that you deserve good, you treat yourself good, and you go, and you will find the balance. You are friendly, compassionate, empathetic, and you are concerned for others. You will experience a very strong sense of belonging. Feel good about your life. Enjoy the time with friends and what is necessary to align yourselves in this relationship in your life. This just explains everything I just explained. You have the sacral chakra, you have that sexuality, that feeling, that patience, the time together. Right now, with these two Nine of Cups, you're both feeling the harmony for those who are in this. Okay, and others of you, you're just like, you got to find peace within yourself. Okay, so I love it when they can clarify. I love when I get other stories too that I didn't just tell, but I also love when it confirms the whole read in a more personal, warm way. Okay, so there's that. Let's do the Halloween deck. Let's do the Halloween deck. And others of you, it's a rough go to being single and finding you again. Okay? So there's that. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat. So that's that crave, that drive, that's that tower. It's you guys are gonna be good. It's raining men. Hallelujah. I don't know what's up with that. I think it's just happy. Like, just feeling good. Some of you might have no one in your life. Next thing you know, you meet a couple people and you're like, damn, I like them both. It's okay. Leave it at that. So 2 6s, 2 9s, and no, 2 7s and 2 9s. But the 9s are this is like a 6. Okay. I know that sounds weird. I posted something on Instagram and it, you got someone in the middle, 2 on the side. And they're looking at the 6 and this one's looking at the 9 because the 9's in the middle or the 6, right? It's all about your perspective. Because one's like, it looks like a 9 and the other one's like, if you were looking on my side, it's a 6. Try changing your perspective. So someone only sees a 9, but obviously a 9 can be a 6. See what I'm saying? I know I might have just confused some of you guys, but it's all about your perspective. And it looks like you already changed your perspective or you're about to change your perspective. Okay. So there's that. Let's use the Halloween deck and see what else we get. Ghosts and goblins and pumpkins and all sorts of stuff. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men. Some of you are just gonna have options, and then others of you but it's not options like, do I stay in this? Do I not? That's not the type of options. It's raining men is like happy-go-lucky options, like. Or maybe you're just going to have options and it has nothing to do with men. Weekend energy. Weekend energy. Buy some flowers if you're in a tough spot. Very sensual energy. Was it last weekend sensual energy too? For some, not everyone. I'm literally looking at this flower, lotus, but in a very sensual way. It's almost representing the female genitalia. Ooh, I just saw a volcano. I hope everyone's safe. I'm assuming that means it's gonna erupt. Oh, I just got the goosebumps. I don't like that. I just foresaw something. And it's like, I just went from beauty to like, unless the volcano is sexual and it's like an eruption, I really hope. Oh my gosh, I really hope that's what that's saying. Where's my pendulum? Okay, so I think it's more like sexual eruption. Thank God. No more natural disasters for a little while, please. I'm picking up on both vibes though, so. You got the Ace of Wands. Oh, sexual eruption. Okay. So that makes me feel better. That's whoa. That's sexual eruption all day. That's so funny. It's so funny I saw that. Because I'm like, how did I just go from like that looking like genitalia to a volcano? And it's a mountain. It's not even a volcano, but I literally saw an eruption back here. So it's either your DNA, it's either something linked to the DNA. I mean, it is on the harmony card too, but like, it's your sacral chakra too, but something with your crown. It's just your aura too. So, anywho, Ace of Wands. There's an eruption. There's an eruption for you. And it's like that devilish card in the tower. It's like the universe is like, here, have some temptation. Okay, so you're gonna be, your temptation is an understatement with what I'm envisioning and like what we're talking about. Like, it's gonna be like, god damn, like, let me breathe before I pass out. All right, gimme. So again, we got the oh no, it's the Four of Bats. So it's the Four of Swords with the Hierophant. It's resting or getting some rest after you do the do. But this is inspiration. This is not like an epiphany, but it's like, okay, this just got tricky because they're like, oh, you're gonna go a little deeper, all right, and not like deeper in a sexual way, because obviously all of our minds are in the gutter right now, or mine's still in the gutter. This is somebody blocking intimacy. It's a big block. Someone's like, nope, you can't have it. But you're using it to your power. This Hierophant's married. And you're blocking the pee-pee, the double P's. It sounded like pee-pee. You're blocking the pee power. You're using the pee power is what you're doing. So, thank you. No, it's good. Clean. Thank you. Dirty, I mean. So, you're blocking someone. But I don't think you're doing it the wrong way. It's not withholding sex like that. It's almost like this married person it's like they think about you, they dream about you, It's like, I can't keep my hands off of you. You be like heaven to touch. Oh, do you tempt them? That's like, I see, I knew I saw that tower card. I saw the devil card in that. So it's like, here we go. What's the scenario? But I don't think it's like that. It's, damn. This, I don't know how this person fucking sleeps, but you're healing this person. You're unraveling this person. It's like an awe. It's like hypnotizing. Others of you are straight up blocking intimacy. So again, it's two stories, so I don't want to go too much into it because it's legitimately like two stories, the same two stories I just read. You're about to unravel. Can't stop thinking about you. It's just intense, right? Others of you, you're using it as a weapon and not giving it up, which is good. Women do have that ability. Men have that ability too, but majority is the men doing it. And if it's the woman doing it, and if the men are doing it, it's because they want to dominate and play. I was gonna say in my experience, but that would be the only way anyone's ever withheld from me. But this one is like, I can't wait to put my hands on you. Definitely don't submit to lower energy. That's not what I'm saying. It that's not what I'm saying at all. Let's find out what comes underneath that. Hmm. Does somebody want to look up the meaning of 4747, please? Spiritual meaning of 4747. It's laying foundation, something about a purpose for sure. Luck. It's something like that. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. You got the Three of Bats. Which is the Three of Swords. Someone's getting hurt. Oh, you know what I think this is? This was like, you guys should go watch Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is, I think, where there's somebody took the next step in a possible third party scenario and you're moving forward. But somebody gets hurt. So that's coming, it's coming to an end soon, or somebody finds out about a third party. It doesn't look like, from what I'm seeing, anybody finds out about it. It's just, it's hard on this person who's having the affair. Now, I'm not making excuses for this situation by any means, right? It's like falling in love with someone else, but you stayed in a relationship, looks like out of comfort with those Four Cups routine, something that kept coming into the picture. But it's like, the person that came into your life is very healing, erotic energy. It's not just all sexual. It's intellectual, stimulation. Like, it's like a full package. But someone gets hurt, and that does suck. I don't want to be like, oh, your best advice is everyone has their own way on how something could be handled. I think the best thing, you're falling in love with somebody else, you leave the marriage before somebody even finds out there was a third party. Is that being deceiving? I don't know. it's however something works best for you, your family. Every dynamic is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. But with having a purpose on the board earlier, there's one of those situations where it's like you were meant to be with someone, right? Meant to find somebody. And it's ironic because I actually posted something today. Destiny is when you meet someone, but it's not even planned. It just happens, and it's not just like it didn't just happen. It wasn't just sex. There was a connection. Did you guys probably have sex? Yes, but and maybe you didn't, and you want to, and you're holding back until that person leaves the situation. It could go down that way too. But you got very healing energy. Like, I think it's very healing for the two of you, though. Like, tell me about the Four of Swords. It's you're not meditating on it because I didn't see dwelling because you let the past go. See, it's the Seven of Wands, so you're blocking out the past too. You're looking forward to. It's almost like here you're being watched over by the moon, and then it's like you're big and brave, and you take that next step, and you start this journey with another seven, and the moon's looking at you, cheering you on. It's going to be a battle moving forward. There's no question. But you're being guided. You got a black cat in both of these. Some of you are just blocking out somebody because they just want sex. And you know they're with somebody else. And you know it would just hurt you. So good for you. It doesn't look like anyone's walking away from anybody right now, though. But it definitely looks like in the moment energy. You got the Empress with the Hierophant. So that could be the wife. That could be the mistress. That's a mother or a business owner or just the higher monarchy in the family. This is the wife. You're blocking it from the wife. You're blocking your heart from your wife, or you just don't have that anymore. It's like you care for each other, but you're on a new path. So it's ironic it came in like this. I don't see anyone walking away, but it's gonna be only a matter of time because the stars, the moon, is ruling one relationship. So that one can become solid. It's like a unity. But there's someone that's is going to get hurt. I think this Empress is going to fight to keep the husband in the picture. No, she won't. She's almost being guided. She's up to something. See, didn't this come in a few weeks ago like that too? Like she's up to something too. And it not like in a sexual way, just meaning like she wants better in her life too. Like she's starting to recognize that they deserve so much better. They're both looking in different directions. They're both being guided. So she might not be like I don't think she's cheating by any means. I think she's just looking at her life saying, I deserve better. Or we both deserve better. Because someone gets hurt. So You obviously have a connection with husband, wife, have a connection. Or some people don't. But this one's connected. It's like really caring for somebody. But it's just, it's no longer together. Even though it's, you guys are in the same household. It's something like that for sure. But they're both being guided towards something new. He found his because he's already looking over here. She hasn't found hers yet, but she's in that whole perception of we deserve better. And I keep saying we, so there's a bond between them. So hopefully they can keep that. And it actually makes sense because I was saying to you guys, be careful how this goes down. You know? Don't be like, oh, I'm leaving, I had an affair, I blah, 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 blah. No. Sit down. Have the respect. I don't know how you want to do it, but this is a thing on the board right now. So it's like, I don't think she would understand. If you were the other woman, would you understand? If somebody came at you and was like, I don't think you'd really understand. But like, it happens, and it was guided. The moon. Someone who rules the moon. The moon rules their moon. You could have fire, air, and a moon sign. But if you look at this, okay, this moon, it's like you're talking to spirit and being like, oh, fucking damn. Like, it's that simple. He's looking at the one over here, but he also knows someone gets hurt. But here's the thing. She's still going to get hurt. And they're both still going to get hurt. But they both need a new direction. And it sucks that there was a third party that caused the new direction. But sometimes if people settle in a comfortable routine, something has to take them out of that routine. Sometimes it is sex because it's passion. And the universe wants you to have passion in your life again. Keep an eye on Eric, please. So I hope that kind of makes, because I'm not trying to justify this situation by any means. It's like he's really reviewing it too. But from the previous read, it looks like he chose. And he's just going with the flow now. You know what I mean? So I don't really know if I need to really clarify anything. See what this Empress is up to. Because we want him to find happiness and we want her to find happiness. It doesn't happen overnight, but when you got a lot of love and respect for somebody, you want it to work out for everybody. She's got the world. See, she's thinking about ending it. And I don't even think he wouldn't even know it. That's the thing. This Hierophant is too busy being intimate with someone else, but it's passionate. It looks like he's got a mission with someone else. Please understand this. I'm not passing judgment or making excuses, but he has a mission with someone else. I don't even think he's not aware. He's not aware that she's being guided elsewhere. He has no idea because he's focused on this. And this is a beautiful thing. It's an enlightenment. You have one that's actually following his passion because there's no passion here. So I'm telling you, like, if you're a masculine watching me in this situation, you have no idea that she's being guided to end this marriage. You have no idea. So she might actually, out of the blue, want to end things, she might not even find out about this affair. She might actually just end things, and it would be totally out of the blue. And it would be a blessing in disguise, because the universe does that stuff sometimes. That would be a blessing in disguise. Some of you would be like, Courtney, that's awful. I can't believe you would even say that. But honestly, that would be a blessing in disguise, because they both get to move forward without a shit ton of chaos. So if you're in that situation, I actually hope it goes down for you like that, because it's less chaos. It's it's less pain. Because he has no idea. None. And this could take months or a year. I stayed in mine a year longer than I should have. Maybe even 2, right? But she could already been thinking this for a cycle already, and now is like, that's it. I'm done. By 2020, she might be out. Because people are in that energy right now, like bringing in the new year. Like, I don't want to be in this situation. And if I stay in this situation, how do we fix it? This one's not doing that anymore. You guys might be real cozy in their routine, but what he does not see is that the universe is straight up guiding her. Look at that with the Magician, to have a new start, to leave the lesson. So if you're the one, if you're the Ace of Swords, if you're the Ace of Wands, this is kind of what's happening for some of you, and you'd be unaware of it, and he's unaware of it. Some of you guys might hate me. I think it's beautiful. I do, because he's discovering his passion again, and so isn't she. And it happened in a very fucked up way. Well, kind of, sort of. It was guided. This is all guided. So if one was guided in this situation, I find it comforting, because it's spirit making sure the other one's okay too. You know what I mean? Hope that makes sense. And it's not because somebody wins. It's not winning. It was never about winning or losing in this situation at all. I don't know exactly what this all, is alluding to, but I'm telling you, like, there's so much depth here, and this is the story I'm getting, and that's it. I just threw a whole bunch of energy that way. You both have new missions, So and others of you got yourself out of a third party situation. You're done. That's it. It's a wrap. You had a new start. You're having a new start elsewhere. But that's for like 5% of you that just got out of a situation. 95% of you, where this story resonates, that's your story. That's what's going on, So, cycles being completed because someone stepped into another one. And it looks like it's being done in a way. There's still going to be pain, right? But I don't know. I'm just going to leave it at that. I love you guys. I'll be back in a little while, okay? I'll be back in a little while. I got to eat something, but I will be back. I'll be back, okay? I love you. I love you. Bye, guys.